from Toyota Center in downtown Houston, Root Sports proudly presents Houston Rockets basketball. Tonight, the Rockets taking on the Toronto Raptors.
So these two teams kind of mirror each other. They're guard strong.
Yeah. Valanciunas to the middle, and he hooks it in. Harden on the outside, flip pass around the corner. Pat with that little runner, and he is really getting proficient at that shot. Anderson on the drive, gets by his man, puts it up and in. And Toronto with a lot of turnovers on the season. There's Capella with a left-handed hook shot to get that confidence. DeRozan with a miss from the outside. The ball goes right to DeMarre Carroll, puts it back up and in. Boy, he has come on.
Really picked his game up, got the big contract to go to the Raptors.
And there he steals the ball in the open court. Carroll gets it off to Lowry for two. This season, but Ryan Anderson starting to, there's a shovel pass that never got there by Harden. DeMarre Carroll in the open court, puts it up and in.
Exactly.
They're double teaming him though. They just made a Harden sandwich out of him. And Ryan says, okay. He misses. And Capella runs down the court as Harden gets the basketball to Capella. It was right before we went to that timeout. Pat Beverly got a foul call, and it didn't make any difference. Harden on the drive, back to Nene, and again, they're just laying in the weeds for that, James. You're going to have to shoot. And an easy basket.
Thinking defense, not offense.
Aaron Ross puts it up and in. Now, here's a guy I've always 15 left to play. Patterson in the game now, former Rocket first-round draft choice, and Gordon's in there. Pat Beverly on the drive. Pat gets it inside, back outside to Decker. Boy, he has really improved his three-point shoot. Wasn't ready for it, but he does get it back. Brewer, yes, and the Rockets take the lead.
See Corey get one to go down.
This Houston bench has done a good job of setting the tone. Patterson from the outside for a three. Somewhat better than the starters do.
Well, they get better opportunities going to the basket.
And Lowry from dead on. Eric Gordon gets around that pick, sets up Brewer. Brewer on the drive. That's what he does. He can slither in between you and get going offensively. Decker on the drive, lays it up, misses. Capella tips it to himself. Nice fake.
Capella.
Malone was so effective, and Tommy could back a ball down on anybody.
On anybody. And Tommy was a consummate professional. Great guy. You know.
Nobody at the bucket.
Aaron Ross says, thank you very much. Rockets. 2 free throws. 82% from the free throw line.
Harden in a hurry. Bounce passes it inside, gives it back to Montrez, and he flushes it. What's the call?
Technical? Did he hang on the rim unnecessarily?
Apparently the referees say he did. DeRozan hasn't shot any better than Harden has. He's trying to get going too. And Corey Joseph puts it up and in. It would pick up the tempo a little bit. They could get an easier shot down there. But see, the Toronto transition defense is very good. Harden finally hits. All right, we'll take a look at the scores in a minute, but they've started this second half, and the Rockets are going to have to get a little hop in their step. Maybe that'll start it for Trevor Ariza, his first three of the night. And as the buzzer's going off, 24-second shot clock, here comes Harden. Rockets trying to run, they do. And Ariza gets another easy look. Now it's just up to the Rockets. We've coached them up. DeMarre Carroll getting it inside to DeRozan, and a good to get that shot off up and in.
Beautiful shot.
Harden gets it out to Pat. Beverly with a three. Here come the Rockets. Now this is more like it.
Good glue guy for any team.
DeRozan back out to Carroll. Steps behind the three-point line and hits.
He cashed in with the Raptors.
Yes, he did. 11 points now for Carroll. He's back up to a good lead for Toronto. Inside, Capella says, block this. 7 points. Still 1 for 6 from the field. Nice drive by James. Biggest lead of the game by Toronto. Ryan Anderson hits.
Well, you know he's going to make some. He's not going to shoot bad.
And down in the valley, and he got him an NBA coaching job. He's done very well. DeRozan fills it up again.
Still hot. Wanted to let him know that he's doing well.
Yep. They weren't happy when he went to UCLA. They wanted him to stay up there and go to Oregon or Washington.
Well, you may want to double DeRozan to win on a nightly basis.
Yeah, Lowry kind of backed off when DeRozan got hot. He's got 13 points, but he didn't really look for it. Brewer at the other end with a slam. Good pass. Made 12 in a row here tonight, so he didn't have to work hard on that. All right, the Rockets simply need stops, and you're not going to do it that way. Terrence Ross with an easy layup. Good job. That's 17 for Corey Joseph. He has really played well tonight, and Ross has 12 off the bench. Harden with a 3. Capella runs it down. Rush 24 for Houston. Harden right up the middle. And a good job by Nogueira. He sniffed that one out. And Ross with a slam.
Ross was a former slam dunk contestant.
For another point, just run the clock off.
They would probably lose.
I know.
But the way the Rockets are going, I don't know.
Harden all the way to the bucket, lays it up and in. James Harden now with 24 points, 11 assists. Now you got to get the rebound. Valanciunas puts it back in. A big fella.
What a big play by the big fella.
Pat Beverly answers with a 3. So the Rockets pick up a point on that exchange. They're used to this down the stretch. Harden's got him right now with help. Now Montrezl Harrell's got him. And Lowry says no problem. Valanciunas, 24 for DeRozan, 15 for Lowry, 17 for Corey Joseph.
Big bucket by Carroll. Every time the Raptors score.
Harden with a 3. And it's a 7-point game. Little by little, trickle by trickle.
They're going to go with the high pick and roll with Kyle Lowry.
Lowry picks out DeMarre Carroll.
That's the reason they got him. He's a good spot.
1:40 left and counting. Harden on the drive. And he threw it away. Ooh, too many turnovers tonight for James.
Well, they almost made a comeback and still win.
Rockets can't get a shot off.
Rockets, not in a position. The Raptors defense has been stellar all night long.
In that offensively, shot clock running down to 3 seconds. A miss, tipped outside, and another possession. That will not be the case tonight. Rockets 18-3 on the home court.
Mark Carroll continues to impress.
Ben is maybe a good 6-man, but that's a real good team for Toronto. They'll be a chance to win it all in the Eastern Conference.
Excuse me.
That's all right.
You know what I meant.
We're in the way. I knew what you meant.
Terrible night all around.
Just going to hold on to it until they're going to have about.
I'm going to eat a lot of turkey.
I know you are, because your family can cook. I know that for a fact. Tell Mom hi for me.
I will.
Give her my best. We'll be back with more.